Hey, what's up, guys? Jazbro Gonzo here. Another episode of What's Next. It's Saturday, and normally I try to keep it light, fluffy, full of tasty morsels. But sadly, living in the land of woke, the world of stupid, it permeates every aspect, and it's really hard at times to decipher good, feel-good stories with honest opinion and separate them from the trash. But sadly, these stories are not them. But I still consider them tasty morsels nonetheless. Let's take a look. Story number 1. Ricky Gervais clarifies, "Let them cancel it" remark about The Office, clearly a joke. This comes out of Fox News. He assured fans that the show is still around. Ricky Gervais is addressing his recent comments on how cancel culture could affect his show, The Office. The 60-year-old comic made headlines recently when he discussed his show, which started as a British series and then was adapted into the American version starring Steve Carell. When speaking to the government-funded BBC, the same BBC that wants every show, every movie to make sure it has more representation, half of them black, half of them trans, half of them gay, half of them in wheelchairs with rickets, that BBC. Gervais said the show will be canceled if attempted today. I mean, now it will be canceled, quote unquote. "I'm looking forward to when they pick up one thing and try to cancel it. Someone say they might try to cancel it one day. I say, good, let them. I've been paid." Not only Gervais famously controversial himself, but in The Office, he played David Brent, the manager of a local branch paper company who often acts inappropriately around the office. The actor starred in the British version of the show and also wrote and directed the series with Stephen Merchant. Some people who got triggered thought that Gervais' comments meant The Office would be taken off the air if it were made today, but the Afterlife star took to Twitter to clarify, quote, "Just to be clear, I did not say The Office will be canceled if it were made today. That makes no sense. It's still around. This is my actual quote. Someone said they might try to cancel it one day. I say, good, let them. I've been paid." Clearly a joke. My thoughts. If anybody who knows anything about Ricky Gervais, he is a beast. He's not conservative. He is a liberal. But when it comes to the woke nature of Hollywood, he doesn't give a rat's ass. Anybody who saw famously as he roasted Hollywood on the awards show and destroyed them on live TV, knowing that he was not going to come back to host again, is a classic. It is delicious and tasty. Check it out again or refresh yourself because it is absolutely a gem. Now we're going to move on to story number 2. This comes out of Bounding in the Comics. Star Wars editor Heather Antos tries to shame Dean Cain over his comments about Captain America with a Superman hot take. IDW Publishing's Star Wars editor Heather Antos recently attempted to shame Dean Cain over his comments regarding Captain America no longer believing in the American dream that was revealed in the first issue of Captain America. You can see there Captain America, that's Steve Rogers, that's Sam Wilson, who's not Captain America. But what are these controversial comments that Dean Cain made? Let's take a look.
Getting political and anything but patriotic in the latest Marvel comic series released right before Independence Day.
Well, the issue claims, quote, "The first American dream is the one that isn't real. It's one some people expect to just be handed to them, when the truth is it never really existed in the first place. Other cultures, immigrants, we're at our best when we keep no one out. A good dream is shared radically, shared with everyone. When something isn't shared, it can become the American lie."
All right, well, you confused? So what does Superman have to say about that? Dean Cain played that role and took great pride in it. Dean, does this really bother you more than most, you would think?
Brian, I am Captain America. I love Captain America. I love the concept of Captain America, but I am so tired of all of this wokeness and anti-Americanism. We just celebrated our 245th birthday. In my opinion, America is the greatest country in history. It's
Amen.
not perfect. We are constantly striving for a more perfect union, as we all know, but I believe she's the most fair, equitable country ever, and
Yes.
with more opportunity than anyone's ever seen.
Absolutely.
And that's why people are clamoring to get here from all over the globe. I agree with Senator Tom Cotton, who was on a couple days ago, who said that perhaps Captain needs to be demoted to lieutenant, because I think that makes
Nice.
sense.
Nice.
America has its founding principles, which I firmly believe in. I believe in individual freedom. I believe in equality of opportunity, not outcome. Competition, the ability to compete fairly, hard work, which brings you success and brings you material wealth, which in turn gives you self-reliance. That's what everybody wants on the face of this planet. That's what everybody strives for. That's why they're trying to come here. And I find, this wokeness, it's pervasive. It goes through everything. It's in our school system. The cool thing to do today is bash America. The comic books do it. The schools indoctrinate our kids. They do that.
Yes.
Our movies, our television shows is full of it. Celebrities, actors, athletes, the media, they love to bash America. I don't get it. I wonder to myself often, do these people ever travel outside of America? Do they go to other countries?
That would be a
where they have to
firm
deal with
no.
governments who aren't anywhere near as fair as the United States? I don't think they do. I do it all the time, and I kiss the soil when I get back here.
You're exactly right. I think even more of a demotion. Private first class America, whatever you want to call them. But you're right. If anybody would have traveled the globe, it's Superman and Captain America. And you remember the comic book for Superman when he disavowed his American citizenship and said he was now, his allegiance was to the UN. I mean, this is everywhere. And if
That was an
Captain
embarrassment.
America can't
That was an
love
embarrassment for
America,
DC.
then who can? And what can be done about it? Because the countercultural view now is to be patriotic. Everyone in your line of work, it's a boring take to hate the country, because that's what they're all doing.
Well, exactly.
All right. As we continue with this story, but Dean Cain was dead on money with that comment. Antos took to Twitter, where she reacted to a Daily Wire article covering Cain's comments he made on an appearance of Fox and Friends. She tweeted, "He knows Superman wasn't American, right?" The editor then followed that up with a tweet a few hours later, backtracking on her comments that Superman isn't American. She wrote, "To all the reply guys, commenting that Supes was an immigrant, therefore American in that regard, totally agree. Dean Cain doesn't agree. That makes you an American, though. So by his standards, Supes isn't American." So again, who knows what Antos is trying to refer to? But in her rush to try to score some, woke points on Twitter by trashing Dean Cain, all she did was show off her lack of comic book knowledge and made herself look stupid. But then again, we are talking wokeness equals stupidity. My comments. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That'll be edited out. The fact of the matter is that when you have ignorant, unknowledgeable, uneducated people like this Miss Antos, who tries to score woke points, as it was just there, oh my gosh, Dean Cain said something. Oh, I need to jump on that. Oh, I need to jump on it. Somebody said something. Somebody's conservatives. Oh my gosh, Stephen Crowder, Ben Shapiro. Oh my goodness. You make yourself look stupid and retarded. What's to quote a famous philosopher? Can't fix stupid. Thank you. Now we move on to story number. Actually, no. I'm going to cut this off at 2 stories because the final story is juicy enough to be on its own. So stay tuned. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is what's next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell, ding, 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 to make sure you don't miss a thing. You like that? And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.